Nukenites. These are the semifinals. Oh, sorry, semifinals, finals. So yes, we're starting it off with Jaedong versus Stork. Now, these semifinals, at the beginning of the season, everyone was saying how much they wanted the Jaedong, Stork, Flash, and Bisu semifinals, and we basically got that, with the exception of Bisu, of course. Swapped out Bisu for Free, but Free's been doing so much better than Bisu recently, I'd say it's a pretty good trade. So, one hell of a semifinal. All four of these guys in the semifinal have what it takes to get that championship. And that is almost never the case. That is very rarely the case. There's usually one person in the semifinals where you just sit there scratching your chin like, how the hell did this person get to this point? They are either very new, or they don't match up to the other players. They get stomped in the semis, but that is not the case this time around. All four of these guys are monsters. So we're guaranteed a good final. Guaranteed a good final. I am so excited. Here we go. Starting it off with Grand Line SE. That is our double map for the day. If we get to a fifth set, we'll go back to Grand Line. You start off with the dance battle. Spin it backwards. Stork. Except, over at the 2 o'clock position in blue is Jaedong, scouting in the wrong direction. And over at the 10 o'clock position in yellow is Stork. Stork. I'm Jaedong. I will kick your teeth in. My life for I. So yes, what a way to start it off. But yes, I was I'm worrying a bit for Stork, I gotta be honest. With my rabid Stork fanboyism, as you can see, I don't read Korean, but as you can tell, again, 2008. That is when Stork won his championship, the Inkruit, which was my first finals that I ever casted. So Stork has a special place in my heart, not only because of that, but because he is my favorite player. But he's going up against Jaedong, who is the best Zerg player in the entire freaking world. I'm not sure if I could say the same for Stork as far as Protoss goes. There are a bunch of great Protoss players. They kind of vary. Sometimes they're the best, sometimes they're not. But that's not really the case with the Terran and the Zerg. Flash is almost always the best Terran player, and you could say the same for Jaedong these days. But Stork, he kind of wanes off and on. Sometimes he's the best Protoss player, sometimes he's not. Right now, I don't know what to say, because there's a lot of good Protoss players out there. So it's kind of hard to name the best. He's the best in my heart, of course, just because I'm a rabid fanboy. But when you're realistic about it, maybe not. Maybe he's not the best. But it was kind of bothering me. I was reading comments of people saying, Stork has no chance. He's going up against Jaedong. There's no way he's going to be able to take out Jaedong. But, wow, Stork going for a 12 Nexus is a very risky opening from him, by the way. But I was thinking about it, I was like, those people must not have seen Stork's statistics against Jaedong. Jaedong went for an early spawning pool. Stork might be making me eat my words or something, but it's going to take Jaedong a little while to scout. But Stork has an 8-win, 7-loss record against Jaedong. He does have a winning record against Jaedong, so I think he'll be able to handle him in this best of 5. Now, he might not be able to handle this very well. The cannon is going to be ridiculously late for Stork. This was way too risky from him to go for this kind of build against a player like Jaedong, who is uberly aggressive when he gets the best of 5s. This cannon. Oh, Stork. I'm not sure how long it's going to take him to find these Zerglings, but the cannon is in here. Stork, he's going to have to throw down some buildings to block a run by. Sees the Zerglings already. He's got to pull some probes off the line. All of his probes basically have got to pull off the line, so he is pulling all but about 1, I think, off the line so he can block this choke and protect his cannon. Jaedong trying to get into the main. Stork's got to block it with every single probe he's got. But I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it. No, he's not. He loses his cannon at the front. Oh, Stork going for that 12 Nexus. It was a greedy build, a very risky build, and it didn't pay off. Sometimes you roll the dice, and it just doesn't work out for you. Get the snake eyes. And that's exactly what Stork got in this first game. Oh, what an anticlimactic first set of this series. But hey, if Jaedong had gone for anything different other than that build, which I think was an overpool, if not a 9 pool, it would have worked out for Stork because he would have had an earlier economic advantage. But now he's not going to be able to defend against any more Zerglings because he doesn't even have a cannon at the front. So Jaedong is just going to continuously pump Zerglings into here and pick off probes left and right. I mean, Stork has already lost so many probes that I don't think there's a way he can get back in this game now, because going for this 12 Nexus like this, as we saw in the free versus zero game, it can give you a big benefit, of course, if you fend it off, but it's so difficult to fend it off when your opponent goes for an early spawning pool like this. So Jaedong already establishing his third base, killing pretty much all the remaining probes. Stork, are you going to make me eat a pint of ice cream tonight? Because that is what I'm going to have to do if you lose this series. In this way, if you lose because of this freaking game, oh my god, Ben & Jerry's all the way. I found a nice new Ben & Jerry's. It actually says new on the carton, which is why I know it's new. It's a Boston cream pie. It's delicious. So I'll be going out and buying that probably very soon if Stork keeps playing like this. Keeps playing all in risky. Oh man, so Stork has one Zealot. Go, Zealot! My life for ire. I'm dying constantly for ire. It hurts. Oh, GG. From Stork. Not a very impressive opener from the Dino Toss, but that's what you get when you roll the dice. So hopefully Stork won't play as risky in the next sets. Let's move on to set 2.